Okay, in this lesson, we're going to talk about the area of composite figures. Okay, so we're going to find the area of this kind of looks like an upside down L shape. So step 1, break the composite figure into smaller shapes. Okay, I'm going to draw a line here. Okay, so then I need to label. So if this whole thing is 6 and this little part is 3, that leaves this part to be 3 as well. And I'm just going to erase that extra bit. Okay. And then if, oops, okay, that works too. There we go. Then if this whole thing is 6 and up to here is 4, that leaves this to be 2. So I'm going to label this one as 2. And then I can just erase the rest of that. I don't need that now. Okay. So I have a small rectangle. I'm going to find the area of each of those. So I'm going to do the small rectangle first. And his area is the base times the height, which is 3 times 2, which is 6. So that was this guy. And then I'm going to find the area of this larger rectangle. Okay, his base right here is 3, the height is 6. So area is base times height, which is 3 times 6, which is 18. Then my area for the whole thing is this small rectangle plus the large rectangle. Okay, my small rectangle had an area of 6. My large rectangle had an area of 18. And 6 plus 18 is 24. And that is square centimeters for our unit. Okay. So, what about this one? Think about real quick and tell me, what shapes do you see here? Okay, well, I see a triangle, and this one kind of, since it has to give us this length right there, kind of does it for us, right? So we don't really even have to break it up. I see a triangle and a semicircle, or you might have called it a half circle. Okay, so those are my two shapes. Okay, I'm gonna find the area of the triangle first. Okay, take a second and write on your paper what the area, or what the formula for the area of a triangle is. Okay, so the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, or you might have written base times height divided by 2. Either one is fine. So I'm going to fill in what I know. Here's your base. Then here's your height. Remember that the base and a height of a triangle meet at a right angle. So this is 6 times 8 divided by 2. Then I'm just going forward with the multiplication. 6 times 8 is 48 divided by 2. So the area of the triangle is 24. Then I'm going to find the area for the circle, or for the semicircle. Take a second and write down the area formula for a circle. Okay, area is pi times the radius squared. So if I look over here, this little line is my diameter, but I need the radius. If the whole way across is 10, that means halfway across is, yep, you got it, it's 5. So instead of radius, I'm going to put 5. So pi times 5 squared. Remind me, what does it mean to square a number? Yep, you got it. Squaring a number means multiplying that number by itself. So this is pi times 5 times 5. We're going to substitute 3.14 for pi. When I multiply those all together, I get 78.5. Okay, so that's the area for a whole circle. I need a semicircle. So tell me, what should I divide it by? Nice, it is 2. So I'm going to divide by 2. And I get 39.25. Okay, so inside here, the triangle, its area was 24 square feet. And the semicircle, its area is 39.25. So to find the area of the whole thing, what should I do? If I have the parts, what do I need to do to find the area of the whole thing? Exactly, I need to add them together. So I'm going to take this 24 plus 39.25. And I get that my area of the whole shape is 63.25 square feet. Okay, so you guys are rock stars at finding areas, so now all you're doing is taking the little shapes you do know how to work with and adding them together.